I mean, I guess we do have to at least check the box.
Yeah, all right, let's check it.
Do you? I mean, Arch. I think Arch was a little overwhelmed by the moment. The way he was throwing the football. I've seen some of the clips. You know, it's a big step. A lot of hype, a lot of hope, a lot of pressure on a young kid, and you know. He'll. I have more faith in him than I do in North Carolina. Far more faith in him than I do in North Carolina.
I do too. I mean, let's be serious, right? Yeah, ton of pressure, right? And that comes with the territory. We know that. I don't know if you could handpick a harder game to start your career, your era, whatever you want to call it, than going, oh, yeah, we're going to go on the road to the national championship team who's in the top 3 in football every year, and we're going to play them in my first game ever. And add to that, against a Bill Belichick disciple who did find a way to do creative things on the defensive side of the ball and did a lot of different stuff.
It helps when you have players.
Exactly right.
It helps when you have players.
There's rooted there. You're exactly right in that. And with all of that just made the circumstances incredibly hard for Arch Manning. And then, like you said, I think the thing that happened there is, yes, now flustered, not feeling comfortable, and I don't think he ever really looked physically himself. He didn't throw the ball well. The ball didn't pop out of his hand. You saw it. You know, there was wobblers. There was off-target throws. I think he was a little antsy in the pocket at times. You felt like, wait, why are you fading away to throw that ball? Nobody's there to hit you. It just all went downhill. But like you said, they're still damn good. They are a good football team, and he will bounce back. And maybe we'll see that matchup later on down the road one more time.
Matt Patricia is the coach that Chris was referring to, and he was praised all weekend long for coming in and really whipping that Ohio State defense into the unit that was able to stymie Arch Manning.
Yes.
And again, if you have the players, the PhD level stuff
right. You can do
works.
It. Right.
But when you're teaching them how to ride a bike, it's hard to teach them how to race on a motorcycle.
That's right. He's got some players there at Ohio State.
What they're dealing with.
Exactly right. Who have been around college football a little bit. They got a safety in Caleb Downs who's going to be a top 20 pick, who's a quarterback on the defensive side of the ball, who can get people organized, right? So, yeah, they have all that. I think you explained it just right. But, yeah, the defense was, to me, the key of the day. And that was the hard thing for Texas, right? We played Ohio State last year. We lost to them. Okay, we're watching film of Ohio State. Well, none of this means shit because they're not going to do any of this stuff on defense. So this is great. We see their players, but we have no idea how they're going to attack us, right? And that was really the problem with the day. And you could see that. I think Texas came out very conservative because they were like, wait, let's try to feel how he plays us in this formation and that formation. But I don't think they ever got in a routine all day. And he was great in Matt Patricia, two things, mixing up fronts and coverages to where I think they were like, we can't ever get in a groove or consistency and feeling what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. The other thing that they did, and we talk about this in the NFL a lot, you don't see this in college, they didn't really rush Arch Manning. They kind of played the, we're not going to let you run, we're going to get close to you, but then we're going to kind of stop there because I think that's a smart thing to do. That young quarterback, they knew, hey, when he's in trouble, he's going to want to run and rely on that, and they didn't let him do that either. It was a phenomenal game plan by Matt Patricia in Ohio State.
So freak him out, make him start running, and then stop and contain him.
Exactly.
Like almost like rope-a-dope him into taking off with the ball.
Right. Or like we talked about, like when we've seen Josh Allen and Lamar and teams talk about, hey, don't fly upfield and go past them, right? Let's just kind of push the pocket around them, and as we get close, let's sit there and wait and then break when he breaks instead of just going at him like a crazy man. We miss him, and now there's a lane 30 yards long, right, to where he can run through. They kind of played that way, like he was a real running quarterback, and I thought that was a very interesting angle to see, too. You don't see that a lot in college football.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.